Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie Man here and welcome back to another episode of this PES Master League. In today's episode, we're going to take on Derby in the FA Cup, Celtic in the Champions League and Brighton in the Premier League. Hopefully you can have another good episode with some decent games again, as the games in the last episode were fantastic. Well, the Liverpool game in particular. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. Let's pick the team for today's game. Right guys, this is going to be the squad for today's game. I've done a lot of rotation. Tandanga comes in, Aurier comes in, Sessegnon comes in, Son keeps his place and Kane keeps his place. Lloris is now the captain. Lamela comes in, Bergwijn comes in, and Gedson comes in. It's a complete rotation. I just want to see how the players can do. We should be fairly comfortable against Derby. Fingers crossed. I'm going to ball down the line here with Son. This is going to feel weird after that Liverpool game and how intense that was. And I do not find Harry Kane. Yeah, that game was so intense against Liverpool. It's going to be interesting to see in this game how we manage to get on against Derby. See how well they actually play against us. They might be really, really weak compared to Liverpool. I remember feeling like teams and opposition so far that we played against that weren't Liverpool were fairly easy to beat. Maybe I shouldn't say fairly easy. Leverkusen gave us a good old go. They were a difficult side to play against as I just run into absolute trouble. It's going to be interesting as well to use some different players, see how they get on in today's game. I've not used a lot of these players actually, quite a few of them. And I've got Lamela on the bench as well. Not used him yet. Someone who I'm probably going to look to sell in January. Now I've kind of got the lay of the land here of who I want around and who I don't want around. That was an awful pass. We can kind of start thinking about making some of the transition of some of the players leaving the team in January. If you've got any suggestions of players you reckon we should let go in January, let me know. And we can sort that out, of course. Obviously, smart suggestions. Harry Kane is going nowhere. He's the only person I can score with at this stage is Harry Kane. He's superb. Captain fantastic. Well, Derby score. And this is not going to be easy. It's been a few days since I played the game. And Martin scored out of nowhere. I genuinely thought it was going to come to nothing. And yeah, he's hit it nice and low in the bottom corner. I'm not happy, as you can see. Very angry. Wayne Rooney there, passing the ball to him. Derby won. Tottenham 0. This was, I don't know, it was a calamity. The ball bounces off Son there. The missed interception from Gedson. Turn and shoot. And yeah, there it goes. There she is. 1-0 Derby. Derby are coming forward again here, and they've done it in numbers. Look how many men they've got forward. They're paying us no respect in this game whatsoever. They are just charging forward, and we get the block off, though, from Rooney, and Son manages to pick up another block. But here they are. They're just constantly on the offensive. That's been the theme of this game so far, is Derby on the offensive and us on the defensive. Gedson does quite well there, but we're not dealing well with Rooney, and we're not dealing well with Derby at all, and that'll be half-time. And there wasn't much happen, but what did happen was Derby really need to come out in the second half and do something. I've been terrible, and that is exactly not what I want to do. I don't know if it's a lack of playing the game after a few days or the team's chemistry or whatnot, but we have been absolutely awful. I've struggled to string some passes together in this match, and that's unusual considering how well we moved the ball about in the Liverpool game. Right, so I'm going to make some subs because this second half, again, absolutely nothing has happened. It's been really dull. We've got a good opportunity, though, here. I'm going to see what I can do with whipping the ball in. I have no idea. I think this is the first time I've had a free kick in that position, and it comes to absolutely nothing but their counter-attack, which is always great news for everyone involved, although we will end up winning it back here. It's been absolutely shocking. I've brought Dele Alli on to see if he can do something, and I win it back. Dele Alli's first touch and his first opportunity in this game is to give Spurs the equaliser. Thank you, Dele Alli. I'm very glad I brought you on. Tactical genius? I think so. Very good goal. It was interesting because as soon as Kane couldn't thread the ball through, I was nervous, but Ali just nicked it off him. I mean, the keeper should definitely do better there, shouldn't he? But I'll take that all day long. A Dele Alli goal. I believe that's his first one. I mean, the ball wasn't awful to him, was it really? They were caught out, and yeah, I'll take it. We needed that. We really needed that. The problem is now Derby comes straight back on the attack here. They're going to whip the ball in. We need to get it out, and we don't. We're not clearing it. It's everywhere. It's all over the place. Oh, no. And they end up putting it wide. We got extremely lucky there. The pressure from Derby in the second half has been non-stop, and they're going to score here, are they? That was a great shot. The pressure from Derby in that second half was insane. It was a really boring, scrappy second half, But the pressure that Derby put us under was ridiculous. We should have never been under that kind of pressure. The only good moment we really had was that Dele Alli goal. So it looks like we go straight into extra time, and God, I hope a different Spurs turn up for this second half. As you can see, 7 shots from them. We've only had 1. Creativity going forward has been awful. Typical, isn't it? The first game of the episode, and we find ourselves in extra time. And honestly, I've not played a scrappier game, I don't think, on PES. It's been dull. For the most part, this is the worst we've done at creating chances. I've not had the final ball at any stage as I smash it with Son, and there we go. What a perfect time to get a goal. I mean, the perfect time would have been in the end of the allotted time, but that is a decent time to get a goal. What a hit from Son. That's probably one of the best goals I've scored already. I saw him making a little run, and I thought, you know what, we're just going to whack it first time on the left foot. An absolute brilliant finish. I'll take that all day long. Thank you, Son. You are saving my bacon once again. Son and Dele Alli, who'd have thought it, right? So I'm going to opt to bring Harry Kane off and save his legs for the next game, because that's going to be massively important. And we will bring on Troy Parrott and give him a run out. Derby coming forward again. They've caused me problems all game. What a good ball. It's off the post. And then it's in. Why were we so slow to react? And it will be 2-2 right on the stroke of the end of the first part of extra time. 2-2. Martin with his second goal, and to be honest with you, it was sloppy defending and then even sloppier on the clearance. I don't know what we were trying to do there. Let's watch this back. The passing from Derby was superb, and the ball through there is fantastic, but when it hits the post, why is it taking so long for the animation for him to wind up and clear it? It's purely the animation. It's not my reaction there. That's really infuriating. What a time to have Harry Kane off the pitch. Managed to win the ball back here. I'm going to play it to Parrott, apparently. I was trying to play that to Dele Alli. I'm trying to play it to Dele Alli, and it played it to Parrott. A little bit, and I don't mean to be a dick about the game at the moment, but a little bit disappointed with some of the animations there. That goal should have never gone in. Well, we scored from the corner. We won't. Troy Parrott goes close. A little bit frustrated about the animations. That clearance animation takes way too long to wind up to clear the ball. Why isn't he diving for it? The ball is rolling across our line. And then that animation there, I'm trying to do a through ball to Dele Alli, and it just wouldn't allow me to do it. Well, Wayne Rooney's going to get a yellow, but I've got to be honest, it should be a red, because there was a tackle earlier that he made that was absolutely horrendous, and he's only getting a yellow. It should be a red here, though. This is a poor tackle in from behind. He does get the ball, though, to be fair, but takes out his man. But he made a similar tackle earlier, near enough carbon copy, and didn't even get a card for it. Well, guys, that'll be it. We're going to penalties. It was a terrible situation that led to us getting to penalties. I don't think it should have been 2-2, but that'll be it. I've never done penalties on this game before, so I am getting this small feeling that Spurs' FA Cup dreams may be coming to an end. The only real frustrating thing was the animation and the through ball in this game, though. The game felt really good. There was a few moments where it's a little bit clunky, but, you know, it is what it is. They only have one good penalty kick taker, and we don't really have one, so great. This should be good fun. Not a great time to have Harry Kane off the pitch, is it? Let's be honest. Who's going to take the last penalty? Dele? Okay, we'll go with that. We'll see what happens. Did not expect to have penalties in this episode, already making it longer than expected. As Hugo Lloris for the first penalty, I'm going to go left, and he goes right. He didn't even dive. How do I dive? Does anyone know how you dive for these penalties? He didn't move. I'm working on FIFA controls here, and he didn't move there. What will Troy do now with his penalty? Does score it, though. I need to figure out how we dive. Answers on a postcards, anyone? I'm going to go left, and this time I'm going to press A in the button. And that's how you dive. Okay, so now we know how to dive. That's always handy, isn't it? I'm going to go left here with Son. Let's see what he can do. Come on, Son. Great finish. Great finish. So far 2 for 2, but they're 2 for 2 as well. They've gone right every time, so surely this time they're going to go left. And there we go. We get the save. I'm nervous now, not going to lie. Bergwijn with his penalty. What can we do with it? It's going to have to be a good one. Come on, Bergwijn. They've saved it as well. It wasn't a good penalty. That's absolutely sadness. Wayne Rooney steps up. Their best penalty kick taker. I am going to go right and see what happens. Come on, Lloris. Let's get another save. He's gone left. He's gone left. That's not ideal, is it? Bit of pressure now on this one. Little bit of pressure now on this. Oh, he's going to blaze it over. I've hit it for whack. I'm a moron. Oh, no, he scores it. What a penalty from Badu. There was no saving that. I'm going to go left again. Praying. It's gone right. Sorry, I was going to go right. He went left. Rights and lefts there went really well, didn't they? Dele Alli now. The pressure is on, mate. The pressure is on. Here we go. Come on, Dele. Wow. Wow. Spurs are out of the FA Cup on penalties. I mean, what a game. 2-2. But, yeah, that's disappointing. Bitterly disappointing. And that's one trophy we won't be winning this year, then. I just cannot explain the madness of these games at the moment. They've been absolutely insane. Now, Derby were playing on attack the entire game. They was far better than we were. I'm going to be honest with you. We weren't very good in this game, boys. We played really badly, but wow. These are supposed to be free game episodes, and with situations like this happening, they're never going to be free game episodes. Stop it, game, and just let me win easily. So the FA Cup dream is over, but the Champions League dream is not. That is a competition I'd like to go as far as possible in, as well as focusing now on the league, as everyone says, don't they? When you get knocked out of the cup, we're just focusing on the league. I never wanted to win that. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Right, guys, so this is going to be the squad for today's game. They're playing a very interesting formation, a very compact formation in midfield, very similar to what I'm playing on FM at the moment on stream, but this is a formation for us. Badu is in the team because he is apparently well up for this game, and Lucas Moura comes back in. Hopefully we get a decent result here. Well, after being knocked out of the FA Cup in heartbreaking fashion, this game is mightily important to me and hopefully a little bit more comfortable for us. We've not really conceded as much this season, and then for Derby to just undo us the way they did defensively, we looked shocking. Hopefully a better performance from the boys today. I'm going to be keeping my eyes out on Edson Edouard, a player who I wouldn't mind picking up at some point. I have no idea how we're going to start shaping this team. All I know is that we weren't good enough in that last game. And we need to do something with the squad to improve us. Because although we're doing all right in the league so far, I want silverware. The goal of this entire series is silverware. And Badu's going to take a few seasons, I think, to settle into life in England. My English there went dreadfully wrong. So yeah, that is a little bit of a worry, but let's see what kind of performance we can put on today. We've got a stronger squad out, our stronger squad to a degree, and I feel comfortable. Although Bernardeschi was brought up in the scouting list, and I actually really like the idea of signing Bernardeschi. I'm a big fan of him in real life, so we might look for him as Lucas Moura will get an opportunity here early doors, and he puts it just wide. Wide there with Davis, and I saw the run of Lo Celso coming in, but nothing will come from it. And I'm still kind of learning about crosses on this game. Obviously, crosses are basically obsolete on FIFA. There's no point ever putting a cross in. So I'm intrigued to see what they're like on this game as well. And they seem to be more successful. Dele Alli in a decent position, does set himself, ends up getting a deflection, we'll have a corner. We'll whip the corner in and see if we can get anything from it. And Badu was there, and Moura, oh, he's gone out for another corner. Badu just didn't seem to set himself. He should have done way better with this. If we watch, it's going right at him. He does have a little bit of an issue, doesn't he, with the defender. I don't know what the keeper was doing there. He was all over the shop. Whip another corner in. I do have a bit more confidence now after we did score. Oh. Badu again, he's up for this game. I knew he was up for this game. After we did score with Son from the corner, I've got a bit more confidence in him, but that was way over, wasn't it? Unlucky Badu. I feel like there's more players on this pitch right now that can create things as we win the ball back there with Harry Kane, and I do try and find Lucas Moura, but the pass is a little bit wayward. Yeah, I feel like we're far superior now in terms of certain personnel. I'm really feeling that different players offer you differences, like Lo Celso there with that neat footwork. We didn't have that in the last game for sure. Celtic have managed to win themselves a corner after this great shot. Ndebele went in hard there, though. Extremely hard. It was a great shot, actually. I'm not sure we needed to make the save. I think it was going wide. We'll see what Celtic can do from the corner. It looks like they may play it short. I'll be happy if they do. I think we can handle it far better if they play it short. I'm not sure about if they'd have whipped in a good ball into the box there, how we'd have dealt with it. We are causing them a lot of issues, and we are playing better defensively, as that's a massively wayward shot there by Oliver Nitcham, I believe. So there we have it, half-time, guys, and a pretty decent first half for us, though I'm not going to lie. I was pretty confident if we carry on playing this way, it won't be long until we find a breakthrough. Also, we've kept them very quiet compared to the Derby game. They've only had 2 shots, both off target. Obviously, as you guys remember, the Derby game did not go our way. I feel like this one is. Celtic are in, and they've scored, and again, it's that neat passing footwork. They've had absolutely nothing this game, and a player I was talking about at the start, Edouard, they just ripped through us, and he turns and shoots. The keeper doesn't get to it. It's a very poor goal to concede this. I'm not going to lie, this is a very poor goal for us to concede. It's just this, just neat footwork, boom, he's in, shot, goal. And it's just as simple as that. They've done nothing in the game until that moment. Celtic now have just sat so defensive, it's really difficult to break them down. I'm having a bit of a struggle now trying to break them down. They've just got so many men back behind the ball, and obviously how open it was in the earlier game where we was creating a lot. I mean, I even said towards the end of that last half that I felt like it was only a matter of time before we created something. It doesn't feel that way anymore. It feels like we're not going to create anything as Dembele has a shot there from distance. And that's kind of what we've been left to do at this moment in time, is take pop shots like that from distance and kind of hit and hope, because look how many men they've got behind the ball. It's making life very difficult, and that's not the pass I'm trying to play. Getting a little bit frustrated with the animations now, I'm not going to lie. They're not really doing it for me. They're a little bit all over the shop from time to time, and then maybe it's just learning new animations. When you played FIFA for so long, you have to learn the new animations. But like that, I was aiming for Lo Celso. You know, Lo Celso was the man I wanted the ball to go to. We'll get this wide now with Lucas Moura. What can I do? I need to get it into the box, and he just out wide. That would have been a goal. Without a doubt, that would have been a goal. The team do not look very well organised. Look how many men I've got forward. I do see Son making the run. What can I do here with Son? He's got a lot of bodies near him. I do get some space and manage to get off a shot, and nothing comes from it. It's a great block. When you've got that many players back, we need to be quick now. I need to be very quick now. Son is making a run again. Drill it in. Harry Kane in the dying embers of the game. Here we go, Mr. Harry Kane. Oh, 1-1 and an absolutely invaluable point it looks like now. What a great ball here to Son. And I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to switch this over instantly from Son and Harry Kane. When we needed him, Mr. Harry Kane taps it in. Easy as you like. Bing. Oh, how important that goal may be. There we have it, guys. Another dramatic game. A 1-1 result here against Celtic. And a well-needed 92nd minute winner from Harry Kane. Son came on and made the difference. This guy is unbelievable. Right, guys, so it actually turns out to be a huge result, because that keeps us at the top of this group stage on 5 points. So the scenario at the moment is a draw against Celtic, a draw against Bayer Leverkusen, and a win against Benfica. This group is extremely tight. We need to find some flow and some rhythm now. I do put a bit of it down to how much I played the game recently. Could probably be one of those situations. Also, I just want to take a moment just to say I will stop complaining about the animations. It's because it's new to me and I'm learning them, so that does put me in the mindset where I'm like, why is that doing that? But I understand that this is a different flow of game to FIFA, and I am absolutely enjoying it. Moments like that and the Liverpool game are just making this game so much fun for me. So let's move on and let's get a win in the Premier League now. No win in this episode so far. 2 draws, but technically one's a loss because of the penalties. Let's move on now and get a win in this episode. Right, guys, so this is going to be the team for the game against Brighton. We've made a few changes. Badu starts up top. Harry Kane is not up for this game. He's also absolutely knackered after playing all those games. Having a Champions League game has meant some tired legs. Michel Vorm comes in the goal. We're also going to bring in Bergwijn for today's game. Son starts, of course. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can get our win of the episode, because we haven't got one yet, have we? Let's get a win in this episode. It'd be very nice. Looking at their lineup, they've got the danger man up top, Glenn Murray. I think we've got enough to beat them, but I also felt like we had enough to beat the other teams we played in this episode. Massive game this, I think. We need to really pick up a victory moving forward, and we're doing so well in the league so far. It would be nice to keep that going, as we do manage to keep the ball here. What can I do? I am going to find Son, who will move that wide. I'm going to drill this in. Badou's in there. He's going to pick up the scraps, and 1-0 already, Tottenham, and that is the way you start. And honestly, Badou's been very, very good for us. I've been playing him out of position predominantly, obviously, because it's Harry Kane. He's not going to start ahead of Harry Kane, but this is a great bit of play. I mean, we get a bit of luck with the deflection. No doubts about it, though. He puts it in the back of the net. Got the ball out wide here with Harry Winks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to whip across in here, and Badou, he's up there. Oh, it's gone in. It's gone in. I think that's an own goal. Badou won't be able to claim it. No, Duffy own goal, and he's been so consistent there for Brighton. I do feel for him, but the first 11 minutes in this game have not gone Brighton's way whatsoever, have they? I just felt like we had a decent opportunity here just to whip the ball in. I just wanted to put it in the danger zone, and Badou does get a good head on it, but I think the keeper would have saved it. And it's just bounced off of Duffy here, hasn't it? I do feel for him. I do. Yeah. Oh, off his shoulder. So it would have been handball, maybe. 2-0 Spurs, though, in the first 11 minutes. And this is the kind of reaction I needed from the team after the games we've just recently played. And this is really the kind of performance I needed from Badou. Now, it does make you wonder. I don't know how it works in PES, but it does make you wonder. Badou is a player who is up for today's game, and he's already having a huge impact on the match. I wonder how much that up arrow means. Badou there does play this out wide, and what can I do here with Mooney? Yeah, I'm going to drive it to the edge of the box, and it's going to take a deflection, is it? No, we keep it in. Or they kick it out. Now, Trossard would actually be a player. I'm a little bit worried at how he's rated in the game, but would actually be a player I'd be intrigued to pick up. I think he's a very good talent in real life, and I'd be interested to see how he is in the game. But so far, he's not showing us anything in this game. As expected, he can keep it that way. But yeah, just another player there on the list that maybe is potential. I just think Bernardeschi is more top class, isn't he? The ball out wide again here now. Davis has been a thorn in their side in this game. I'm going to keep it in. I'm going to whip the ball in again. And Badou again making a nuisance of himself. Making them ask questions there in the defence. And I'm really enjoying the way I've managed to get the team playing in this match. See, this is what the situation is. When things come off, it's very nice. But sometimes the animations, and they are a little bit clunkier in reaction times, and it's a little bit frustrating, but the payoff is huge when it works. Badou, I thought the deflection was going to make its way to Badou. Again, we do have a corner, but yeah, when the play comes together and it works, it's extremely nice. So for all its like flaws in animations, it's absolutely brilliant. Son is in there. It's 3-0. It's 30 minutes in. We're 3-0 up, and we look like a different side. We look like a different side. I promise you, I haven't changed anything. I haven't changed anything from the last two games, because it certainly looks now like I'm having a breezy time, but things are just coming together in this match. Everything is falling right. I mean, Son has got another goal now for the team, and we lead 3-0. I'm happy. Brighton now, though, have made inroads forward. What a save from Michel Vorm, who, oh no, it's a deflection and another great save from him. It's exactly what he needs to be doing in this game if he's going to prove himself in any way, shape or form to be a starting member of the team at some stage. But let's be honest, no one's probably going to take Lloris's place for a long time. Although he does have that release clause, so maybe Vorm would be the next best option. Doing well here, moving the ball again. I'm going to bring it inside to Lo Celso, who's got great footwork. And do you know what? Harry Winks has a good shot. Oh, that nearly landed at Badou's feet. That could have been a third goal. Would that have been for Badou? Would that have been his hat trick? No, because it was an own goal, wasn't it? But this is a decent shot from Winks. He's not bad at shooting from distance. There's a lot of bodies in there, though. The deflection takes it out. Is that a corner, though? It will be a corner. What can we do from the corner? We've scored from one already. I'm intrigued to see what kind of ball we can get in. They've got tall defenders, so it's really surprising me. Oh, that's a dreadful ball. It's really surprising me at this stage how much of a problem we're causing with crosses and also with corners. Well, that'll be it, guys. Half time and an action-packed first half. It was 3-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. And a very decent first half from Badou. I'm not going to lie. He has been the standout performer for me in that first half. I'm very happy with how we're playing. Let's hopefully continue that in the second half. Brighton now starting to apply the pressure a little bit this second half. They're trying to restore some pride after what happened in that first half and at least go out there and win the second, because that's what I'd have told them as they run the ball out of play there, though, and we will recoup the ball, and we're also going to make a triple substitution here. Why the hell not at this stage? I'm bringing Lamela on. I'm also bringing Skip on for his first bit of action. I've not used him yet, and Tanganga is coming on. I'm a big fan of him in real life. I'm hoping he progresses a little bit better on the save. It doesn't look like it, though. He's very lowly rated. He doesn't feel like it, though, which is nice. But he is quite lowly rated, which surprises me, but it is what it is, as Harry Winks here. Oh, I thought I'd got through. I need to get better at going past players in that situation. Maybe I should have shot a little bit before I did, instead of trying to go past my man. Ball wide now with Bergwijn. I'm going to try and find Lamela, and I do find Lamela. Can I pull it across? Badu! Oh, it's just gone wide. That was so close. You just couldn't get a really good touch on it. They're going to make two player substitution now. Yeah, we just couldn't get a decent touch on it there with Badu. That could have been his second goal. Great run from Lamela and Bergwijn there, though. The play was unbelievable. They're getting extremely sloppy now, aren't they? They really are. I see Lamela making this run. I also see Bergwijn there. Let's play it back to Lamela, and then let's hit off a shot, and the deflection lands in Matthew Ryan's hands again. But Spurs have been very good today. Some silky football. This is what we needed in the other games, to be honest with you. I'm just happy that we've managed to produce something towards the end of this episode, or else I may have been leaving after switching the game off and thinking I absolutely suck. But we've done all right in this second game here. Well, this third game, sorry, should I say. And I'm going to play the ball now to Son. And Son is going to run in. And it's deflected. It's blocked. It's bouncing everywhere. That should have been another goal for Son. It should have been 4-0 Spurs. But it does not matter, because it does finish 3-0 Spurs in an absolutely dominant performance. A great performance from Badu in the first half. And still was always there in the second half, looking dangerous. I'm very, very happy at the way we played. Right, guys. So that's going to be it for this episode. But as you can see by the table, we are sitting in second place. Still now neck and neck with Man City. So maybe the league should be our focus this season. I'm very happy with that performance there. I cannot believe how dominant we were against Brighton. It just seems really disappointing that we couldn't be dominant for the rest of the episode. A little bit of an up and down one, but I'm enjoying the variance of play. I really am enjoying the game. If you haven't played this game, I know PES 2021. There's so many numbers nowadays and stuff. PES 2021 will be out in a couple of days, I think, upon this releasing. I am still in two minds whether we do anything on that game or whether we do something on that game later down the line, because as far as I know, it is just an updated roster and a few little tweaks. It's actually not that much of a difference to this game, which is absolutely fine. I'm fine that they went with that model, but I don't know if that means that we just continue doing this Spurs save for now. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm enjoying the series. I hope you guys are, and I will see you in the next episode.